All right, you're tuning in to WXED 107.3 FM. It is time for the weekly news wrap-up with Jonathan Cortez from elwoodcity.org. Jonathan, how are you doing today?
Just fine.
You're always doing fine. Every time I talk to you. So we had some exciting sports news in the last couple weeks. Actually, it's been ongoing. But tell us what's happened since last week.
Well, one team their run has come to an end, unfortunately.
Who's that?
Well, Elwood softball.
Well, but that's only because they went all the way to the top and won, right?
No, they lost the PIAA, one of the PIAA playoffs.
Oh, see, I missed that.
Yeah,
See,
well, that happened yesterday. Well, the last time we recorded, Riverside had won the Whippeals, and Elwood had not yet. So, but they did win the Whippeals, and then both teams played the first game of the PIAA playoffs and won that, which was Monday, and then on Thursday is the next round of it, and Riverside won, but Elwood did not.
See, and I'm like everybody else out there tuning in. If you missed it, here's where you heard it first. I'm first hearing it. The last I heard is when Elwood had won the Whippeals, and I didn't realize that they'd actually encountered a loss since then.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed out now.
Yeah, I am too.
They went undefeated that whole time. Didn't even lose one game.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the details of that, they won the Whippeal 10-0 to South Park.
Yeah.
In Mercy ruled victory.
And my family members are from up around that area, and they said that, because we had said we'd never seen South Park play, they said South Park is a great team.
Yeah.
And they couldn't believe that Elwood crushed them like that. Wow. So who did they lose to?
Well,
Tell me.
on Monday, then they did the exact same thing to Bald Eagle, which was the first round of the PIAA playoffs.
Okay.
Same thing, 10-0, Mercy rule.
Wow.
And then, ironically, they met their defeat the same way that they had won a bunch of games. They got Mercy ruled and lost 11-0 to Monetaw.
Wow.
Yeah. Monetaw is kind of in Butler County.
Oh, okay.
But in the part of Butler County where there's nothing. So, you have like...
Apparently nothing but softball.
Yeah. Like Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, and then like if you go east of that, you just start getting into the part of Pennsylvania where there's just farms and forests and hills.
Wow.
So that's Monetaw School District, and apparently they have a really good softball team there.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, because as far as I'm concerned, they just beat the best.
Yeah.
Elwood's girls softball team, I'm sorry that you all encountered a loss and your road has come to an end, but you all did a great, amazing job the entire season, and I was just astounded at those girls. They were phenomenal.
Yeah.
But Riverside, you said, is still in it.
Indeed. Riverside won their game on Monday against Central 2-0, and then both teams actually played Monetaw on the same day, Thursday, at the same time, 1 p.m. at Slippery Rock University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Riverside defeated the boys.
Oh, okay.
Monetaw 1-0. It's just the way these baseball games seem to go.
Yeah. It seems to be tough to score.
Yeah.
Both teams are very, very good.
And softball, a few years ago, they moved the pitchers farther away because then you have more time to react to the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it definitely increased the scores.
Oh, okay. Changed the game. All right. See, I learn something new all the time.
Yeah. I mean, in that way, I think it makes the whole thing more interesting because you get more people on base and then everybody.
And it's just more exciting. I mean, when you get scores and scores, it's just everybody's fired up. And yeah, I agree.
Because, my ownly memories of baseball when I did the obligatory at least 1 year of summer baseball as a child is just standing in the outfield, being really bored.
A lot of kids, that's their experience.
Yeah.
The parents want them to get in it. They want to try it, see if they like it. And unless you come from, a very athletically oriented family, you end up standing in the outfield.
Yeah. And I did that for 2 years, when I was really young. And that
Both
was the
my
end,
boys.
That was the end of that.
My boys are about almost the same age as you. Same thing. They did 2 years in a row. And the biggest memory is the fact that, I have pictures of them in their uniforms. And I have little trinket trophies, because that's a whole nother discussion of the fact that everyone gets trophies these days. I personally think that everyone should get a certificate of appreciation and, something that says they participated.
Yeah.
I don't believe everyone should get trophies. I think that they should be saved for the people who play the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got those trophies too when I don't know when they stopped giving them. I was only 6 or 7. I mean, whatever,
I
just
want to
give
say
it to
that
them.
they're
But
still doing it because I know that Steeler great James Harrison
Yeah, that
literally
thing.
gave his kids trophies back
Yeah.
and said, my kids didn't earn these and they need to learn the value of winning.
It depends. I think if you're at a certain age, just showing up. If you're 5, 4, 5,
that's what I
but then
mean,
and then it gets to a point where
Right, but the
you should win.
competitiveness has to mean something.
Yeah.
You have to strive for something. And that's why I said that there should just be a difference. I think that the kids should receive something for the fact that they showed up to the games and they played and they participated, but there definitely should be a difference between the winners and the participants.
yeah.
All right, so anyway, I'm not going to go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
I'm on a tangent mood today, so let's just
We
steer
are-
clear. What else you got for me?
Very excited for both teams.
Yeah,
Yes. They
definitely.
got the Whippeal medals. That's always exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that when the girls had won the Whippeals last week, Facebook was blowing up. Like, what's going on? What's all the sirens? So I happened to be here working late, and I jumped on the air, and I let everybody know that it wasn't the apocalypse, just the girls had won.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to know what all the sirens are about.
And I'm hoping we might see a repeat of this next year. The team's losing 3 seniors, but the pitcher is a junior, and several of their best hitters.
That's what you
are
were saying
also-
several weeks ago, that it's
Yeah.
not just the seasoned players who were the
Yeah.
key ingredients,
They
that
have-
some of the younger players were.
3 good freshmen,
Yeah.
and then one of their best hitters. Actually, 2 of their best hitters are juniors, or maybe one's a junior, one's a sophomore, and
So
their
we're still
pitcher's
going
a
to
junior.
have a phenomenal team come next year.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be
Hopefully.
great. That's exciting. So what else? You got anything else for me for the wrap up?
Aaron Bernstein, Stein. It's Stine,
Aaron
so it's probably Stein.
Stein, yeah.
Yeah. He is opening up a campaign office. There'll be an open house on June 15th, which is a Wednesday, and it's in where Tea Time, Tony Joseph's Sporting Goods and
Okay, so
T-shirt
right on the corner
store.
of Fifth Street?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
corner of 5th and Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because Tony Joseph closed that when he opened up It's Time Fitness, and I can't remember what
Okay.
the store was called then, but that building.
Okay, so right on the corner of Fifth and Lawrence,
Yeah.
where Tea Time used to be.
Yes.
Okay. And that will be Aaron Bernstein's campaign headquarters. He's having an open house
Yep.
June 15th, which is a Wednesday. What time frame? Do we know?
I didn't write it down.
Okay. All right. Sometime during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just top quality news
Yeah.
wrap up here.
And the Relay for Life is today,
Yes.
so
And-
still going on today.
Unfortunately, I couldn't DJ this year because I was actually supposed to leave for vacation before the kickoff start at noon. But everybody knows that we're pre-recorded. We're actually in here on a Friday, and I am leaving tomorrow, but not as early as I had thought. I originally was scheduled to leave on a Friday night, but I'm leaving Saturday. But I'm going to try to stop at the Relay before I leave, just because it's such a great event that I want to at least go there for a little bit. And so by the time this airs at 6, people will still have a remaining 6 hours at the Relay, and they're still going to be able to catch things like the luminary ceremony and stuff. So if you're hearing this and somehow you haven't heard that the Relay for Life is going on, it is. It's over at Helling Stadium, noon to midnight today, Saturday, June 11th. So if you guys want to get out there and see all the survivors and everything, they're all going to be wearing purple shirts, so they're going to be easy to spot. So this year was purple because purple represents all cancers. And to see all the survivors wearing their purple shirts was a campaign they did so that everybody could have that hope, that upliftingness of seeing how many people have beat it. So anyway, and the luminary ceremony is to remember those who didn't beat it and, support those who've just been diagnosed. So it's really pretty. Anyway, are you gonna stop over at all this weekend, do you think?
I might.
For a little bit? Yeah, I might see you there. Anything else going on for this week's wrap-up?
In the police reports,
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago, but I posted it this week. There was somebody ran over a person in Elport, and it was a very serious assault, actually. The person had to be life flighted to UPMC. From what I know, he's still in the hospital. He might get his leg amputated. It was an intentional act.
Oh my gosh.
The guy followed this person and
Ran him over on
well,
purpose.
high beamed him so that they'd pull over in a parking lot and see what he wanted, and then he just ran him over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he got charged. When I posted the article, the police hadn't found him yet, but they knew who he was, and
Wow.
you know, they hoped that he'd just come to the police station. But anyway, he was arraigned, and he got 2 charges of aggravated assault,
Wow, that's nuts.
which
Hadn't even heard about
yeah,
it.
which is, you know, like that's a felony.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Well-
people who don't know, simple assault is you get in a fight, punch each other. You know, there's just no intention to cause serious harm. It's just a misdemeanor.
Right.
You pay a
But
fine.
if you
yeah.
do something intentionally.
Yeah, with the intention of causing serious bodily harm or even death, then that's aggravated assault.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I'm glad that the police caught up with the person who did it.
Yeah,
And,
I even heard the guy showed up to the hospital too. I don't know. Maybe he was either,
Wow.
and then he ran away when he heard the police were coming. I don't know if he like did it tauntingly or he was
Oh, wow.
feeling bad about it, but
Well, that would be curious to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're up on the news because I'm kind of at a loss. I spend a whole lot of time up in this room, and that's why I have people like you come in so you can let me know what's going on. All right. So is that a wrap for this week?
that's a wrap.
All right. Thank you. That was Jonathan Cortez from ElwoodCity.org with the news wrap up here on WXED 107.3.